Where do I even begin? This video has been a long time coming, and let me tell you why. So, let's take it back a little bit. A little story time, a little history lesson into my life. So here I am, scrolling through TikTok, when I come across an ex-American Idol star that I love, singing a little ditty that she wrote. And I was like, this is real cute. It was like a little hypothetical, you know, like, if Ratatouille was a musical, this is the song that Skinner would sing when he finds out that Remy is the chef and not Linguini. So, here I am listening and I'm like,
she's really good.
So, I was like, that's beautiful. Like, imagine if there was a Ratatouille TikTok musical. Come to find out, there is a Ratatouille TikTok musical. Ratatouille has a musical done on TikTok by TikTokers. And I was ready to tear it apart. I was like, this is going to be it for them. I will have all of their jobs. I will have them all shaking, crying, quaking, gasping, seizing, wheezing, dead with my power. With the way that I'm about to deconstruct the entire notion of the Ratatouille TikTok musical, Ratusical, if you will. That's Remy the Rat, by the way. And then something strange happened. I watched the Ratatouille TikTok musical, Ratusical. The way in which it is beautiful and brilliant, like no one could have prepared me for how much I love the Ratatouille TikTok musical. The mind that you have to create such a being, to represent such an underrepresented movie, which, by the way, I had passionate disdain for the Ratatouille movie. I did have a Ratatouille birthday party when I was like 7, but that's besides the point. I was never really impressed by that movie. Ratatouille, WALL-E, I was like, okay girl, we see you. We understand what you're doing. We understand what you're going for. We get the vision. It's a little bit underwhelming for me. My whole world, when I tell you, my whole perspective on life, humanity, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness changed after this musical. I could shed a tear just speaking about it, but I will not. Anywho, I have not slept a wink since this musical came out, since I laid my eyes upon the genius that is Ratusical. The way that it has resided inside of my brain without paying the deposit, without even paying a month's worth of rent, security deposit, none of it. Rent-free in my brain. And today, I'm here to talk about it. Okay? We need to talk about it. Because no one out here is talking about it. No one out here, none of you out here are talking about the cultural impact, the sheer brute force of impact that the Ratusical musical has had on people like me. Okay? On innocent bystanders. Standards? Innocent bystanders. So let's get into it. First of all, the track list. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. The track list, the original songs, the score. So good. When I started the musical illegally on YouTube, when I pressed play, when I saw King Bertram pop up on my screen talking about anyone in the, I was like, oh, we're getting into this. This is not going to be what I thought, okay? And then he begins to sing, tells this beautiful story. And it was beautiful. I was like, let me move my bang and listen again. And so I rewound and I was like, I was getting into it. I was like, anyone can cook, anyone can cook. And so from that point, I was like, they can't go up from here. And then, keep in mind, I knew nothing about anyone who was in this, nothing about anything at all. No thoughts, head empty, no thought behind those eyes. It just kept going. Okay, and I saw Titus playing Remy, not a bit of costume on, not a bit of makeup, not a bit of setting to where he was, and I was taken aback by his performance alone. Adam Lambert being the rat brother, absolutely atrocious. I am owed an apology for that one. That is where I draw the line. Ratatouille the musical, that was out of pocket. Bestie didn't try to be a rat at all. He was like, I'm gonna let you know that I'm still Adam Lambert. Side note, what is the unspoken correlation, the pipeline, if you will, between American Idol contestants and Ratatouille the musical? What is it? Let me know in the comments down below. So then, we get into Trash is Our Treasure. Trash is our treasure. That is exactly what those rats, what those vermin would sing were they to have a musical number in any Broadway production. Next, Remember My Name, a little Remy ballad. We love a rat ballad. Anyone Can Cook, the reprise. And when I saw Andrew Barth Feldman, the Andrew Barth Feldman, I was gagged. Okay, the Andrew Barth Feldman playing Linguini, never in my life, ever in my life, never in my 20 years of living, almost 21, happy birthday, never in my 20 years of living have I seen such perfect casting. Okay, Andrew Barth Feldman is Linguini, and he sings like Ben Platt. When he got up there, oh my gosh, when he started singing and he hit us with that vibrato, talk about anyone can cook. I'm stressed. I'm literally like shaking. Whew, girl, it is getting hot in here. Okay, so let's see. What do we have next? I'm toasty. My face is getting red. Ooh, girl, my rosacea is flaring up. Anywho. So next up we have Kitchen Tango with Colette. Colette and Linguini tangoing around the kitchen. The fact that it's a tango, that is exactly what it is like. Gordon Ramsay himself is a choreographer. Hell's Kitchen is a beautifully choreographed dance routine. And Gordon Ramsay is Abby Lee Miller.
Does this make you feel better shouting in front of the blue team?
I'm not shouting in front of anybody.
Is that you have to show off?
How bloody...
Colette has Linguini on his toes, okay? They are back and forth, ra-cha-cha. Her lines, she was spitting. We do not give her enough credit. She is the queen of rap. And let me get into the most heinous song from the whole musical. Heinous, okay? Heinous. This is where Adam Lambert comes in to show us that he is, in fact, Adam Lambert. And though he hasn't been booked since Glee, when he was also just proving that he is Adam Lambert, he somehow weaseled his way into this movie. In summary, in conclusion, in a nutshell, the Ratatouille TikTok musical, Ratatouille, has a gorilla grip hold on my life, on my finances. I just remembered something so important that I forgot for the whole video. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Like, I don't think you understand the hold that this has had on my life, the impact, the change. I could write an entire college admission essay to Harvard based off of this musical, and I'd get in. I'd get in. I would get in.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
And so, I guess that's all I have to say. It is hot as a mug in this bathroom. Hot as a mug. Hot as a bug in a rug. So I guess that's all I have to say. Alright? I mean, what else is there to say? It's a masterpiece. There's nothing wrong with it. Except for Adam Lambert. But we've addressed that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry that I never post. Sorry that I always say sorry that I never post at the end of every video. It's just kind of my outro at this point. If you haven't watched the Ratatouille TikTok musical yet, I'm sure you can find it illegally on YouTube somewhere. That's where I watched it when it first came out. Because they're not showing it anymore. They did like a few little They were doing like a few little showings at the beginning, but they're no longer doing those. So anywhere that you can find it, you better watch it again, memorize the track list, because it is your civil duty as a member of society to memorize all the words, to show this Ratatouille musical all of the appreciation that it deserves, because it is truly a masterpiece. Anything else to add, Remy? Girl, we already talked about Adam Lambert. God. Bye.
Every damn pace it, try to pace it down the block. Oh no, I've been hoping it'll stop. I keep on complaining, they keep asking what about.